Hey, what's up guys? My name is JAXTWIN and on this channel we talk tech. In today's video, I wanted to talk about my experience with the OnePlus 10 5G Pro, and this phone definitely shocked me, and that's exactly what we're gonna get into in this video. All right, let's do it. But as always, if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to stay up to date when I drop new videos every single week. Now, a couple of weeks back, I picked up the OnePlus 10 5G or 10 Pro 5G, and this phone really surprised me. It really surprised me on how well it did, how much I enjoyed using it. I did not plan for this video to drop today, as I had some more thoughts about the OnePlus. But I really felt like, now is the best time to get into it. Now we're gonna start off with specs and make our way to the features and my overall thoughts. Now, the OnePlus comes in two colors. It comes in emerald green and volcanic black. I actually picked up the emerald green because I thought the color was really sick, and I just like this subtle green color. And the version that I did get comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. Now in terms of size, height, we're coming at 163 millimeters. In terms of the width, 73 millimeters, and the phone only weighs 200 grams. Now the display itself is a 6.inch 120 hertz AMOLED screen. It's got Gorilla Glass on the screen, and it's at a resolution of 3216 by 1440 with an aspect ratio of 21:9. What's great about this phone that I enjoy so much was that it supports sRGB. It also supports the P3 color gamut and the 10-bit color depth. The display also features auto brightness. It does feature night mode, color personalization, to name a few. Now under the hood is where it's very interesting, where it got interesting for me. So the phone itself is rocking a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 on the Oxygen OS on Android 12. Under the hood as well, we do have a 5000 milliamp battery, and on the camera side here we do have 3 cameras. The main camera is a 48 megapixel camera, and the ultra wide is a 50 megapixel camera, and the telephoto one is an 8 megapixel camera. For video, this phone can do 4K up to 20, 8K 24 frames per second, and 1080 at 30 and 60 frames per second. Now the front camera itself is 32 megapixels, and down at the bottom here we do have a USB-C, and it also supports Dolby Atmos sound. Now let's talk about my experience with the OnePlus. When I first got the OnePlus, I literally was just amazed on how nice the phone looks. The phone immediately when you take it out of the box is really, really nice. I'm so happy I got this over the black one because it just feels like a phone that you should have. It feels like a phone that you paid for. Even without a case, I feel more than comfortable rocking this. It's reminiscent of the older Samsung phones where it's got a really comfortable feel along the edges there. Now this phone does come with Face ID and the fingerprint scanner, which I'll talk a little bit about more when I talk performance. Aside from that, the first day was awful. When I first booted this phone up, I thought I could use it right away. Totally a new mistake. I'd say the first 15 minutes setting the phone up, it was a little buggy, but right after it got the update, it was good to go. These phones are incredible for multitasking, incredible for sharing, incredible for the little things. Now, I am coming from an ecosystem where everything is very select in terms of what you can do, very deliberate, very intent focused. So this phone itself, it was just a pleasure. Now, I just want to talk about design as we're staying on the body of it. The side button here where you can go silent to vibrate to ring, it's well designed. I do love the camera design on the back. I just love how subtle the OnePlus sign is. Obviously down below you do have your SIM card tray and the stereo speaker tray here. Now the screen itself is an amazing experience. Watching videos and reading is incredible on this screen here. It's really vibrant, and these colors on especially this device is really vibrant, really accurate. Now Oxygen OS is where the phone shines. The OS is amazing. The OS is super fast, it's fluid, it's easy to navigate through, very reminiscent of the Google experience in my opinion, and this phone has been just a joy to use. Now the speakers on the phone are very, very good. They're actually much louder than I expected, and aside of that, there are some gripes that I didn't like. Obviously, the phone does come with a very nice design box. You do get tons of stuff, you know, simple things that you expect when you buy a phone. It's very cool that OnePlus sticks with the red cord design there, but I just felt like the brick could have been done better. And aside from that, I'm sure you guys are going to want to talk about some of the other features like the camera system. Now, the camera system on this phone is amazing. I got to take it out to the aquarium recently and just took some pictures, some red leaf pictures. You know, I just really wanted to use it like I would use my other phones, and the pictures came out really, really nice. The front-facing camera is incredible. The pictures here are really, really, really good. I am going to be just posting some videos and some pictures that other people have taken from, you know, IG posts, and to show you the kind of the dynamic amount of range that you can get with this phone. And that is pretty much my experience with the phone. A lot of the drawbacks that I had with the phone was primarily OS related. This phone is, in terms of design, one of the best designs I have seen in a phone in a long time. You just know it's a different phone when you see it. This has its own design language, its own identity, and I think that's what's great about the OnePlus 10. Aside of just using it, there are other subtleties like having an already built-in screen protector. Those are the little subtleties that I don't know if other people have mentioned, but using this phone for the past 2 weeks has been like glorious. I take it out to the gym, and I know just by the waist design, I know it could take a decent drop, especially if I toss it to my gym bag. I know that it's going to do great. And only other gripe that I would have with the phone is the fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is good, but it's not my preferred. The preferred one that I love with phones, because I'm coming from my phone, is the Face ID. Face ID works great when you have proper amount of light and you're angled a certain way, you're able to unlock the phone. But I found that 8 out of 10 times I was either using a Touch ID or the pen, and in other cases during the day, Face ID is glorious. But at night, if I wake up, it's like with these phones, you know, you're almost always have to use a fingerprint scanner or your pen to get into the phone. But that's pretty much the video, guys. Short and sweet. These are some of the thoughts that I had while using the phone. I definitely like this phone. If it's not one of the best phones out right now, it's a shame. This phone is incredible. They're using great design elements. They're packing a lot of the features that I think the regular consumer would love. But that's been my experience with the OnePlus. If you guys have questions about the OnePlus, definitely leave it down in the comments below. Please consider subscribing to stay up to date when I drop new videos. I just gotta get out to the gym, so I'm just trying to wrap this one up. Please consider subscribing to stay up to date, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, peace.